Morning, Mum. How are you feeling?
Oh, not so bad. Be better when Luke's home.
Well, I've made some scrambled eggs and there's some bacon in the Argo.
Thanks, Jess. I'll have some in a minute.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee, please.
I'll have a coffee as well, please, Jess. I want to stop off at the coroner's on the way, see if I can see the results of the second post-mortem. They won't discuss it with me over the telephone.
God, I hope it's good news. I know that sounds ghoulish, but I do.
Well, what's the best we can hope for?
Well, some anatomical reason why the lad should die from a single blow.
You mean like a thin skull or something like that?
Yeah, well, that's the most common, but there are other things. Myocarditis, for example. Now, that's often missed on a first post-mortem, which is why they're allowing the second.
Well, what is it?
It's an inflammation of the heart muscle. It's a bit young to be dying from a heart attack, but it does happen, and something had to cause it.
And then would they let Luke go free?
Not as cut and dried as that, but it certainly would help.
Let's go and find out.
All right, hey, but you should have something to eat before we go.
Oh, I can't. I just want to get it over with. I want Luke to come home.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. Jack, you upstairs?
Hey, come up, Rachel. I'm in Victoria's room.
Right.
Oh, sheep!
Do you not like it?
Well, yeah, it's great. It's just a surprise, that's all.
Well, I thought with it being a farmhouse, it might get her used to, you know.
It's inspired, Jack. When are they due back?
Sometime next week, I hope. Consultant's gone away, but as soon as he gives the all clear, they can leave. I can't wait.
Oh, Bear. I just dropped round to give you this. It's nothing much, just a little welcome home present.
Very kind of you, Rachel. Thank you. I'll leave it for Sarah to open when she gets home.
OK. Any news from Joe?
No, not a word. What about you?
No, nothing.
Well, it must be all right, then. Do you want a cup of tea or something? Not much of a host, am I?
Terrible. And what are you trying to do there?
Oh, well, I know there is a way of doing it, but Joe or Sarah used to do the decorating.
Tell you what, you go make the tea and I'll finish off here. I presume you want to get it finished for next week.
I want it finished within the hour. I promised Seth I'd drive around and check on people's availability for the cricket match next week. You're a cracker. Oh, what's the latest on Luke McAllister?
It's terrible, Jack, but to be honest, I haven't got that much sympathy for him. I can't help feeling that if he hadn't hit the lad in the first place, there'd be no need to lock him up.
Well, I agree with you. Violence only encourages violence. But I'd hate to think that Bernard and Anne Harrod thought I didn't feel sorry for them. And Luke.
Well, I said it, and Bernard heard me. I felt terrible.
Well, it can't be helped. It's the sort of thing that everyone's going to have an opinion on.
Yeah, but then I tried to apologise, which only made it worse.
Yeah, well, I'll expect people to talk about the case. I only hope he gets out on bail for his parents' sake. I mean, it's not fair that they should be suffering.
It must be bad news if they wouldn't give you the results of the second post-mortem.
No, not necessarily. Seems they're only empowered to release the results to the solicitor acting on Luke's behalf. Mind you, why they couldn't have told me this over the phone, I don't know.
God, I wish he was home. It could be months before his trial. He won't be able to take it, Bernard.
Yes, he will, and so must we. He mustn't worry about us. We have to present a strong front for his sake.
Do you think they'll let him see us?
Yes, I'd think so.
Hello, Dr. McAllister. Mrs. McAllister.
Hello, Miss Finch. Have you got the results of this second post-mortem?
Yes.
Bad news, isn't it?
Inconclusive, Mrs. McAllister.
I still can't believe this is happening to us. Luke's not a killer. This whole thing is just a nightmare.
We're all doing our best. But I think he'll be remanded again.
Will he get bail?
I shouldn't think so.
Well, why not? He's not going to hurt anybody.
Don't upset yourself.
I just want him to come home.
We all do, darling, we all do.
You said the second post-mortem would show something, but it didn't, Bernard. It didn't.
No, I thought it would. I still can't believe that a single blow killed him, not a fit young man.
Perhaps we could talk over a coffee. If you feel up to it, Mrs. McAllister.
Anna?
Yes.
Hello. I'm inquiring about the cost of Phil Collins appearing at an open-air pop concert that I'm organising. What? Oh, good gracious. What about Rasputin's Nightmares? Did they really? No, I just wanted to see what the what the costs were. Thank you.
All right, Eric?
Well, Jim, how's it going?
Fine on my end. Council meeting in 5 minutes. Just popped in to see if you've had a word with the widow Eggleton yet.
No, she's coming here after lunch. Don't worry, I know how to handle her.
The last thing we want is a successful concert. Don't forget that.
Her land's as good as ours. Leave it to me.
Right. I'll see you after the meeting.
Bye, Jim.
If you're so convinced there was something wrong with him, why didn't the second post-mortem bring it to light? Why are they sticking with the verdict that he choked on his own blood after Luke hit him?
Because they're only as good as the people that perform them. There has to be something.
Then let's get our own done with the best person there is. It doesn't matter what it takes or what it costs. If the answer's in the post-mortem, let's get another one done and find it.
It isn't as simple as that.
My son might rot in jail if we don't. I don't care if it's hard or simple. It's got to be done.
You'd have to get the victim's family to give permission.
This is ridiculous. Luke is just as much a victim.
Will you just listen to Miss Finch, Harrod? For us, it is all about feelings and emotions. We know Luke isn't a killer. But for the law and courts, it's about procedures and facts. All they look at are statements and reports. And Miss Finch is right. For a third post-mortem, we have to ask the Dingle family's permission. And we have got to ask ourselves, have we got the right to ask them?
If it'll help Luke, of course we have.
And Harrod, their son is dead, and we would be preventing his burial. They have to grieve. And the only way they can do that properly is to bury him.
Is there nothing we can do to bring him home? We have savings and pension schemes and an insurance policy we could surrender.
It isn't as simple as that, Mrs. McAllister. Part of the reasoning on refusing your son bail is for his own protection. The court isn't taking threats on his life lightly.
It's not the end of the world. Now, the reason they're keeping you in here for the time being is to protect you from the Dingle family. Now, once we've finally established the cause of this boy's death and tempers have cooled down a little, then you'll probably get bail.
Probably.
Almost definitely.
Well, how long am I going to be here?
Not long.
Now, we don't know that. On the dark side, it could be a couple of months.
Months?
It's no good pretending otherwise, Luke.
But we are doing our best. And don't think for one moment that we're not trying to get you home every minute of every day.
I know. It's just awful in here. The people in my cell are just animals.
Keep yourself to yourself, Luke. Try not to upset anyone in here.
How can you keep yourself to yourself when there are 4 of us in a cell meant for 2?
What about getting in touch with our MP, whoever he is?
Look, you've got to be prepared to stick it out in here until your trial. It's tough, there's no question about that. You've just got to get it into your head and survive it.
I don't know if I can, Dad.
Of course you can. Son, don't you know I'd swap places with you and do it for you if I could, but I can't. You've got to face this alone. Now, it's going to be tough. Toughest thing that you've ever done or probably ever will have to do in your life. You've just got to dig deep down and do it.
There must have been something wrong with this lad for him to have died so easily.
I know it's difficult, but try and go with the flow in here. And whatever else you become, don't become a whinger.
Oh, Dad. Don't try and pretend you know what it's like.
I'm not. It's just that I'm older than you are, and I do know what it is that gets people's backs up.
Dad, I don't need this.
Luke, I know what makes people tick. Now, you will earn their respect in here if you don't go around all the time protesting your innocence.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Wouldn't happen to know what sword dancers come under in the phone book, would you?
Funny you should ask. No.
I want to book them for the Heritage Farm over the bank holiday.
Oh, thank goodness for that. I thought for one ghastly moment you were booking them for the wedding.
Now, there's a thought. We cornered the market in magazines.
Do you want this wedding organised, or what? Because if you do, we're going to have to scour this lot for ideas.
Carry on. I don't want anybody doing a U-turn now. You wouldn't know how I can get hold of the Skip Dale sword dancers, would you, Zoe?
No, sorry. You didn't bat an eyelid. Thanks to my dad. If he wants sword dancers, he'll get sword dancers. I'm going to have to leave you to it. Oh, why's that? I'm going over to the Glovers. Jack says they've got a girl who's good with animals and keen to work.
Cheap, I hope.
Extremely.
You won't believe this. They're in here.
The Glovers?
Sword dancers.
Hi. Do you think you could tell my mum and dad I'll be back in about an hour?
Yeah, sure.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're setting up a community advice centre. Chris Tate designed the posters. They're brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah. Look, I tell you what, will you tell my mum and dad that Biff and I have gone over to talk to Dave Glover?
Right, sure.
Luke's been refused bail. He's going to have to stand trial, and that could take a long time. We've got to find a way to get him out.
Well, good luck, Jessica.
I still can't quite believe it's happening. Look, I'll see you later.
We have to go.
Oh, well, see you soon.
Tomorrow.
No.
Why not?
Have a break. Jess and Biff will visit.
But suppose you need something.
Well, then I'll tell them and you can bring it the day after. I'll cope, Mum. I'm gonna be fine. You two just make sure you don't let my room out. Because I'll be home sooner than you think.
Bye, son.
Bye.
All I can tell you is what I told police. There you go. Luke stepped in when you got pushed out at Way. There was a bit of a scuffle. Luke sort of smacked out like in self-defence. Busted his nose without even really having a go at him. Mind you, it's no more than he was asking for, because he was always starting fights. Beats me how he survived so long in boxing.
You were a boxer?
Aye, they all were dingles. Dad forced them into it. None of them were any good, but he still made them box.
How many fights did he have?
Dunno. Don't think he won any of them, though. Started when he was 11 and finished when he was about 15. His dad used to beat him up at home every time he lost a fight. His old man. He's a right bully. You ask anyone.
This could be it, Jess. If we can prove he's had some kind of injury from boxing.
Yeah, well, let's hope so.
Anyway, what are you doing asking after Phil Collins without consulting me first?
It's just a tentative inquiry. Thought I'd set the ball rolling.
You'd be wasting your time. What we need is bands with a following that'll play for nout.
Really? And how do we get those?
They'll be contacting us, don't worry. All we've got to do is spread it around that a big open-air concert is going to take place. We'll be taking our pick.
You seem very sure of yourself.
Trust me. And to be absolutely sure, we say there's a strict limit on tickets. They'll be desperate to get in. You don't need a big name, just a bit of savvy.
Anything else?
Yes. I know it's going to take place on your land, but you can't do it without me, because you need my hill for the stage area. Therefore, we'll split the profits 55-45 in your favour. I'm not a greedy woman. But all litter collections and repairs to my land will come out of our joint profits. You'll be responsible for fencing and portaloos, but we'll split the franchises on refreshments.
Anything else?
Oh, aye. There'll be loads more. But leave you with that lot for the time being. Oh, and, I don't want to be fussed with tax, man. Nice doing business with you. We'll be in touch.
If only they hadn't organised that stupid rave.
Where does it stop? If only we hadn't moved up here, if only Luke hadn't stepped in to help his friend. If only he hadn't met Biff. That's the crux of it.
I think we've got some useful information. In fact, I'm sure of it.
Hey, slow down. What is it?
You tell them.
We've just been to see Dave Glover.
Yes, Rachel told us.
Yeah, well, he knows the Dingles. And he reckons that their old man forced them into boxing, Ben included. He says that none of them are any good, and after getting beaten up in the ring, their old man had given him a good hiding for losing.
Must have offended his macho image.
And?
Well, if we're looking for a cause of death, that might be part of it.
A contributing factor?
Yeah, if Ben's had a few belts around the head and that.
Why don't you just stay out of it? People who know what they're doing are investigating this case, and the last thing they need are a couple of kids blundering about. Luke is under threat from the Dingle family as it is. And the last thing we need is you going around stirring them up even more.
Look, I was just trying to help.
Just you stay out of it!
Look, I'm really sorry, Biff.
It's all right. It's getting to us all.
I think you've done very well. And I'm going to make sure the solicitors know. It could just be that the father was in some way responsible for the boy's death.
Do you want us to come with you?
No, I think it's best if you stay here with your dad. And, harsh as it sounds for you to go now, Biff, it's been a very bad day up to now, and everyone's nerves are stretched to the limit.
It's okay. I understand, Mrs. McAllister.
You all right, Ned? Yeah, great. So you and your lad still on for the cricket match against Robblesfield?
Well, we are. Well, there's some question as to whether or not we're eligible.
Eligible?
Yeah, you know, not being proper residents. There's some muttons that we must be related to Seth or something.
Oh, take no notice. You're both in on merit.
Good. And it's definitely on then.
Oh, yeah. Weather permitted, of course.
Only I thought there might be some doubt, you know, with the lad being locked up and that. I understand he was part of the team, wasn't he?
He is. And to my shame, I never connected the two. Well, I'll just have to have a word with his dad and see how he feels about it. It'd be a shame to postpone it, but I'm sure Dr. McAllister would appreciate the thought.
Well, it's well to ask. He seems a good sort, that lad.
Ah, he is.
Troubles always follow the Dingles. There ain't one ape of the good between a lot on them.
Yeah, it's been a bad do. Didn't you have a run-in with them in the past?
Long time ago now, Jack.
Hi. Hello, Zoe. Come in.
How are you settling in?
Oh, fine, thanks, yeah.
Good.
Would you like a cup of tea?
I'd love one, thanks.
Good. I just asked Linda, will she put the kettle on?
I heard.
Good. So, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Well, actually, it's Linda.
Well, what's to do?
It's nothing to be worried about. I just wondered if she'd like a job.
Oh, what sort of a job?
Well, I know it's out of the blue and everything, but Jack Sugden said that he thought Linda was very good with animals and that perhaps you... Well, she just...
Well, we need the money. There's no secret about that, but we wouldn't pressure her.
Oh, no, of course not. I didn't mean to sound like we'd...
Don't worry. I know you mean well.
I don't know if you heard what I just said to your mum.
I did, and you didn't say what the job was.
No, you're right, I didn't. I'm a vet, and I've got a surgery up at the Heritage Farm, and I need an assistant.
And you're asking me?
Well, yes, if you'd like to give it some thought. And if you're interested, we could work something out.
Yes, sounds brilliant. When do you want me to start?
Well, I can't afford to pay a great deal. In fact, I've just had to let someone go because I couldn't afford to keep her on.
Well, why don't you take her on for a couple of weeks and pay what you can in the meantime, and then weigh it up after that? And if either of you think it's not working out, well, there's nothing lost in calling it a day, is there?
What do you think about that, Linda?
Brilliant.
I also thought if you wanted to, you could perhaps go to Houghton College one day a week for some training.
Yeah, brilliant.
Well, why don't you start on Monday and we'll see how it goes.
Brilliant.
And you can make us a brew before you do and stop saying brilliant.
It wasn't Biff's fault, Dad. He was only trying to help going to talk to Dave Glover.
All right, yes, I suppose I was being unreasonable with him. It's just that if he hadn't have started that fight with Ben Dingle in the first place...
Yeah, but it's all ifs and buts. It happened. And him finding out about Ben Dingle being a boxer and getting beaten up by his dad, it might just save Luke.
Hello, Jack.
Well, we owe the pleasure.
Just a quick word, Bernard, if you've got a minute.
Yes, of course. Do you want to come through to the surgery?
It's all right, Dad. I've got things to do in my room.
Well, what can I do for you?
Well, it's this daft cricket match coming up against Robblesfield. Wondered how you felt about it still taking place, or should we postpone?
Didn't think there was any such thing as a daft cricket match in this part of the country. But why should you ask me if you want to postpone it?
Oh, out of respect. You and your Luke should be playing.
Yeah, well, we still might be. But if we're not, don't postpone it on our behalf, and let's hope we win.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely. And thanks for the concern.
Yeah, well, I wish the lad all the best. We all do.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, Jack.
Right, I'll leave you to it then.
Yes, well, thank you for calling, Jack. Good news about baby Victoria, eh?
Yeah, great. Just hope I can finish the decoration.
Yeah, never stops, does it? Thank you, bye-bye. You all right?
Not really, no.
What happened?
They didn't want to know. Or rather, they said they already knew about his boxing record. They knew he was always picking fights. They know his father's a bully and has hit his kids in the past. And they said there's no evidence of brain damage caused by boxing or anything else.
Oh, Mum.
Tomorrow I'll start ringing round some of my colleagues. See if I can find out any more about causes of instant death in young people. Somebody must have some ideas.
Oh, somebody must find something. They just must.
Oh, Jess, why didn't you tell us?
Oh.
Look at this. She's passed her exams. All of them, and with terrific results. Why didn't you say something?
Oh, it just didn't seem important with everything else that's been going on.
Oh, Jess!
Congratulations, Jess.
How'd it go?
Oh, 2 steps forward and 8 back. Usual thing with council meetings, especially these rural ones. Do you know that they've still got a bylaw here against mixed bathing?
Just as well we don't have our own pool then, eh?
That's why. There were so many objections to its proposal that it never came to pass. And that's why we have to box clever over this private prison proposal.
We will, we are. Even got our first potential prisoner. One Luke McAllister, our local GP's son.
Did the widow Eggleton come and see you then?
She did. Laying down the law of what we should and shouldn't do about organising a pub concert.
Hope you've got her well sussed out, Eric. This is an important deal.
All I have to do is organise, or rather, disorganise some rather unsavoury events, and there'll be nothing for her to do except sell the land to us, just to get rid of it. This is a very lucrative deal, and I don't want some silly old granny doing us out of it. So relax, councillor. Leave it to me. You just concentrate on writing your speech for laying the foundation stone for a brand new private prison.